Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of Ugo Gaming. I am Ugo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the second in a series of videos about KVK structures that you're going to have to take. This one covers the Crusader Fortress, which is a little bit tougher than the Crusader Camp in the previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, I will put a tag at the top. I'm making a playlist about these events because there are a lot of structures in KVK that you will want to take, of course, and cover. So we're gonna make a playlist out of it. So if you like videos where we talk about Rise of Kingdoms, mobile gaming, or just life in general, please go ahead and like, subscribe, share, show this Colombian some love, and let's get started with a little bit of Rise of Kingdoms. Alright, so right here we are in M8R, the top alliance in Kingdom 1426, and a shout out to them. Now this is probably one of the funniest things in the game. Everybody's happy. But we're gonna get right into that march, the rally, the main rally, and a shout out to Mr. Wu, our biggest, baddest whale in the kingdom. And yeah, he's definitely, look at that, just a few seconds into it and we're already full. He is hosting with Khan Tao, a combo that you will see a lot in KVK 2. If you're in KVK 1, just replace that Khan for Mina. You should be in great shape. And here we go. We are getting started. I'm getting scouted by my good friends and my dear alliance more. Thank you for showing me some love. Nobody's stopping off that. You know, you don't have room for a full march right there, so it's not a terrible idea to not top it off. But nevertheless, you definitely feel better when you have a full 2 million in the mix. So let's see here what we got going on. I have other marches already out there because in the Crusader camp, or I'm sorry, Crusader Fortress, you will have barbs popping up, so you definitely want to have that. And let's see, they are telling us that we're gonna have to split up into the four corners, so if you want to stick with your people, that's fine with me. We will send my Khan march back. We still have a couple of minutes left on the rally hitting the Crusader Fortress, and let's see, boom, looks like they popped the 30% damage boost, unbridled progress. That is always good to have for any of your big events in KVK against neutral units. Yeah, there you have it. For the next 4 hours, we are good to go on an extra 30%. I mean, that is massive. Somebody else is scouting me. Thank you, dear 69. One of the most fun alliances in the kingdom. And here we go. They are basically telling me, move your Belisarius out of our camp. That's fair enough. We'll stay in our corner. So here we go. Looking at this, looks like M9 has top right, and looking at the runes as well. Hey, Claudio just ported in, looks like. Welcome to the party. We got the music, we got the DJ, we got the Rise of Kingdoms right here. That is a lot of people, man. Look at that. Yellow, of course, means that they are people from your kingdom. That is the color coding of KVK. And oh look, somebody topped off that rally, so that's always good. Just feels better when you have this, the 2 million, or with some commanders 2 million plus. Definitely look at that. The capacity for rallied armies is a nice boost. Ethelfled has that one, but you don't want to use beautiful Ethel for some of these things. Now, on the marches that I've got going out, Belisarius and Julius for size of the march, Khan and Tao, just the most solid past having Mina out there. And I always like Mina YSG because that area of effect kills just about anything around it. Our friend Wu is ready to party, so he's making his way to the dance floor. And we're gonna see how those 2 million units hit. Oh, Flame, thank you for spying me, Flame. Showing me some love. Shout out to the Queen. Oh, we have a couple of queens. We have Flame and Amy. You guys rock. Okay, here we go, making our way up through the crowd. I barely made it into that, but I was on top of being part of the rally. Here comes my spy right before. Oh, look at that. A little bit delay in the game. So here we get started. Let's look at report. 3 million before it was hit. Cavalry units. So cavalry to cavalry, we're doing fine. Damage factor of 2,000 once rage gets to 3,000. Let's see. All damage increased by 100% for 30 seconds. Increase holy side damage reduction by 99 while guardians are present. So you want to kill those guardians quick. And 30%. Okay. And then there's a secondary commander. That's not always the case. Heals 2%. And then what's the next one? Let's see. During the battle, it's 100% of the units after 360 seconds. So basically, kill it quick. Do not delay. Let's get back to the battle. And then we got reinforcements coming in. And scouts. Thank you for scouting, people. Looks like M9 handled those barbs for us. Thank you very much. And we are already halfway through this, so looking pretty decent on how we're doing here. Now, in this case, you definitely don't want to swarm until the very end. Most of the time when units die right up against those neutral buildings, it heals itself. It also looks like it has some healing because of skill damage used. So right there you see the shields. And wow, 40,000. That's a pretty decent amount of deaths. And okay, more barbs coming out and nobody coming to our corner. I guess that's fine with us. So M3 is killing one, M9 is getting hit hard, man. Boom, look at all that. They are killing two of them. And then M69, what a nice name. M69 killed one as well. So, alright, looks like we only have like 10-20% left, so we're doing good. At this point is when we start considering, hey, do we swarm it, do we not? It's just always better to wait until that last minute, because you never know. Okay, somebody started to swarm with Tao, and Tao is not the strongest of the peacekeeping commanders, so I hope you don't die, buddy. And then let's see, leave this place while you still can. Well, that is scary. And there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and send out some marches to swarm it, because why not? And then you're gonna start to see the dance of the swarming. Sometimes, unless it's the right angle, it just doesn't want to attack the structure. So there you go. We're swarming it, we're attacking it with the rally. Looking good, and victory. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. So it looks like 3 of my marches decided to hang out in there, so we're gonna have to pull them out here in just a bit. And off we go, stage 1 of the rebuilding. So let's take our people home. Go home, and then let's see, any runes around here that we should grab? Wood gathering, not so much. Healing speed, that is one I need right now. So let's grab it. You always want to grab those runes, have the buffs, make sure that let's collect those rewards. Make sure that you save on those speed ups, because speed ups add up. And then let's see, really decent rewards. You can see we were reinforced several times to keep that 2 million mark, or at least close to it. And there you have it. Looks like we had a little bit of area of effect, split into two parts of the report. And okay, 1 time, 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lots of reinforcements. You want to make sure you have plenty of people around for this. And let's look at the buffs. Everything again but cavalry help was top notch. Well done, people. Those neutral commanders only had 4 skills, so that's fine with me. And that, my friends, is how you take the Crusader fortress. So again, we're gonna keep documenting KVK as it goes. This KVK looks pretty tough. We are right now number 2 in the rankings, but we're gonna see if we can hold there, or maybe climb to number 1. So from here we go into the first stage of past glory, where we get to donate lots of resources and get these sweet chests, which give us a lot of rewards. Those are definitely worth donating towards. Gold gives you a little bit more for your money, not quite. Honestly, gems in this case are pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some wood. No innuendo intended. And then gems, you're gonna see, I mean, this stuff is pretty sweet. That bar sometimes, this stage goes by fairly quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it, the gems that we have, just for the fun of it. And yep, out of gems, just like that. And let's see here. So this is kind of a twofold, taking the Crusader fortress and then stage 1. Look at that, 107 chests. Let's max it out and let's see the rewards. So look at that, 3000 AP, some gems, some experience, individual credits. That's really good for buying teleports, which we're gonna need. Another 4000 in AP action points. Research, not so great. More research, not so great. And then a little bit more experience. So overall, this is a great place to get AP, which you're gonna need a lot of during KVK. So you may want to throw a little bit of the gem reserve that you have to it. And yeah, that is the beginning of past glory. So thank you so much for watching. And again, remember, subscribe, like, tell me in the comments what you think, if we should make videos about anything else. I'm more than happy to provide that content for you. And now it's time for the tag. I don't always play Rise of Kingdoms, but when I do it in M8. I've been screwing up these tags a lot. I don't always play the Rise of Kingdoms, but when I do it in more. And right now in M8R, Kingdom 1426. Stay thirsty, my friends. See you next time.